Warmest welcome to another Bike Shows UK, the show that does exactly what it says on the tin. Size, it seems, really does matter. So let's slip out of our restraints and hop over the wire for a little bit of motorcycling escapism here in Peterborough. This is the 25th year that the BMF Show has been held here on this Peterborough Showground. It costs £12 per ticket. There's going to expect to be 90,000 people this weekend. And if you've never been to a bike show, this could be the very gentle introduction to motorcycle shows that you've been looking for. Some of you will recognise Jeff Stone off the telly. What you may not realise is Jeff Stone is also the media and PR manager for the BMF, which stands for
British Motorcyclist Federation, and not British motorcycle as sometimes people say, including him.
Including me. Now, you're enjoying your 25th year at
yeah.
the Peterborough Showground.
Yeah.
You're enjoying record numbers, I think up to 90,000 you're expecting this year.
Yeah.
Now, out of these punters, who are they? Who are these people?
It's just anyone and everyone. If they're into bikes, they end up being here. So it doesn't matter if they're the sports bike rider or the custom cruiser or the true biker, you know, the retro type. Doesn't really matter. If it's bikes, they're here. Well, what we've always tried to do with this, from when it first started in its early days, we used to call it a rally because it just was a big social gathering of bikers of all sorts, and then it got bigger and bigger and bigger. So we changed it to show because it's changed its format really, and we started to attract more families. So the dedicated biker might share it. He said, kids, there's plenty for you to see there as well. So that you've seen that we've got 900 stands here, and so there's all sorts of things. Even you see cuddly toys for kids to buy. So not only have we got all those traders selling not just bike stuff, but sort of bike theme gear as well. And then in the arena, you've got all those daytime activities which run all along, what is it, 7 hours worth of activities?
Yep.
You've got a stunt show, you've got the vintage speedway, you've got the moped mayhem. There's just so much to do. I think people find it's a job to actually fit it all in.
The Flying Gunners are the Royal Artillery's motorcycle display team. We're joined by Andy Sass. Andy is number 4 out there. He's one of the team leaders. Andy, tell us what you do.
I'm a member of the Flying Gunners, of course, and I'm in the 12-man fast ride, one of the leaders. I also do a safety for the car jump competition.
And how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it since 1998, so it's 5 years. This is my 5th season now.
And do you think it's something you're going to? Is it something you can? Is there the potential to carry on indefinitely doing it?
Yeah, you could do it for about, you know, just as long as you get on well in the team, you know, have no problems, you can carry on.
Well, 5 years into it, you must be getting on rather well, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you know, I'll push out a few more years.
I mean, it must be, as someone who's a biker yourself, I mean, as most of the guys probably are, it must be proper dream job styling.
Oh yeah, it's like, you know, the ultimate. Just this is my full-time job now. You know, ride bikes, do shows, go back to camp, have a few days off, wash the bikes down, and then back on the road again.
Now, you obviously do a lot of these sort of shows, sort of country fairs and like motorcycle shows and stuff like that. What do you personally get out of these shows?
It's the buzz of doing it in front of people clapping afterwards, and it's just like, you know, total buzz. Different arenas, slippery, you know, and I have a better laugh when it's wet and muddy and stuff like that.
And presumably you guys obviously buy all your tents and all your equipment here, you guys stay there. Do you getting to go into the music and entertainments this evening?
Oh, yeah, you know, we've got a few wristbands and we'll maybe put on a little show ourselves as well.
Excellent, well we'll see you at the bar then in that case.
All right, no problem.
It's time to meet our guardian angel, Tom Bedford, who's going to show us around the sights of Peterborough.
Hi, my name's Tom Bedford, and I've been working as a road tester in Peterborough for the last 5-6 years. I've worked for magazines such as Bike, Ride, Motorcycle News, so I'll take you around Peterborough for a biker's eye view, so come with me, let's go. Right, well, you couldn't come to Peterborough without mentioning the place we're at now, which is EMAP Automotive. It's the home of motorcycle media. It's where magazines such as Bike, Ride, Motorcycle News, they're all made in this building behind us. So as you can see, there's a lot of bikes out here now, and a few anoraks as well to boot. But I'll take you inside and show you some more special bikes if you like. So let's go. As you can see here, we've got the British-based Suzuki Phase 1 World Championship winning bike, ridden by Nolan Linden and World Champion Stefan Mertens. This bike is, it's got everything on it really. It's got Öhlins front and rear, it's got carbon fibre wheels, Behringer brakes. Everything on this has got to be quick release because as it races 24 hours, if anything like an engine blows up, it has to be quick release so they can get another one in quickly. It's got slick tyres obviously for racing, but also interestingly it's got lights, obviously because it's ridden at night. 24 hours they've got to be able to see where they're going. So yeah, it's top notch.
Okay, there's loads and loads of fantastic biking roads around Peterborough, but one that really sticks out is the B660, which runs from Home Fen, and it takes you up all the way up the other side of Huntingdon and brings you out on the A14. And most importantly, there's no speed cameras on it. Right, lots of things we do have here in Peterborough are nice smooth surface roundabouts. This one I'm standing next to here is used a lot by the magazines. It's used for knee-down pictures, front covers, all sorts of things like that. Sundays though, is where all the bikers come and they do all their surfing, going round and round, trying to do what we do on the magazines. So no, it's just certainly a point of interest for Peterborough. And this guy going around here now, John from Bike Magazine, he's going around and looks like he's having a good time, so let him go enjoy it. Right, the place I've brought you to now is BSD here in Peterborough. They're a performance motorcycle tuning shop really. You do all sorts of engineering, making things such as crash bungs, rear sets, anything you want really. But, and also inside, we've got some very, very special GSX R1000 which is going off to TT shortly. So if we go inside and speak to Nigel, we'll tell you all about it.
Well, the GSXR we brought about 10 weeks ago. She came in a wooden crate. We pulled her out the crate, did about 10 miles on the dyno with her, got our first power run readings on there. She was just under 140 horsepower, which is pretty normal for a GSXR. And then it was basically down for us to strip it, 10 weeks of making parts in-house, Mark, my partner, tuning the engine, because obviously the thing's got to be pretty fast. We can't take it over there stock. And build the best bike that we could possibly build for Ronnie Smith, who's the guy who's going to be riding it for us. And do our best, basically, within the 10 weeks that we've got to do it.
Well, there you go. That was pretty impressive, that, wasn't it? These guys certainly know what they're doing. Anyway, that's all from Peterborough. But now you know we've got great roads around here, got great magazines that are made here when it's raining, and great tuning shops when it's not. We'll see you soon.
The BMF show, above any other show, is a family show. See? Just like this, a family show. Lots of little uns all over the place. It could be seen as the sane side of motorcycling. However, bring your kids down. If you haven't got any kids, borrow some kids. Get your cousins, your nephews, your little uns. Bring them down here, because if we don't get them inside in motorcycling now, then they're all going to turn into car drivers, and we can't allow that, can we? Now, the BMF being a family show is a perfect opportunity for your little un to get their first taste on a motorbike. The ACU, they're the guys behind me that are training little uns between the ages of 7 and 17 on dirt bikes. First off, you start off wobbling around a circle over there, and when you're ready and confident on that, they chuck you out on this bigger track over here to give it a nice big portion on a motocross bike. How's about that for a laugh? Sit back, relax, and inwardly digest what you've seen so far at the BMF. And I'll be back after the break with more for you to feast your eyes on. Welcome back, I'm Stu Evans, and we are still at the BMF show in Peterborough. Now, there are many of us who dream of having absolutely gorgeous paint jobs such as this on their bike and realise that it costs an arm and a leg. Now, the man responsible for this is Fred. Fred also runs Learn to Airbrush courses, so let's go and find out what it's all about. Hello, Fred.
All right, nice to meet you.
Magnificent paintwork on the petrol tank.
Thank you very much.
Tell me, Fred, have you done anyone famous whose vehicles that we might have heard of?
Well, yeah, I've done the Fire Force 1 jet-powered funny car. I've painted a Jaguar for Paul Weller.
Can you show me how to airbrush?
All right then, I'll do you a very quick demonstration. 2 minutes, a landscape in 2 minutes using one colour.
Marvellous.
Okay?
Yep.
You can time me if you want.
Sure.
All right, first of all, imagine yourself looking out to sea, a nice beach.
I can picture it.
Let's have a nice bit of horizon, shall we? Like that. There's the sea, there's the horizon.
Yep.
Okay? Let's put a few waves in the sea there. Nice and simple. Just a few little lines like that. Please note that I'm painting this upside down.
Oh, actually, yes, I'll notice you're painting upside down.
Right then, clouds. Don't want too many clouds.
We're going for little fluffy clouds.
Fluffy clouds.
Little fluffy clouds.
When we're using very high-tech equipment here, cheap toilet roll. Who said airbrushing had to be expensive? Okay, throw the toilet roll there. I'm not going to paint the clouds, I'm going to paint the sky behind it. I've got to turn this upside down so that I'm pointing in the right direction. A little bit there like that. Working my way across like that.
And how long have you been an airbrusher?
An airbrusher, I've been airbrushing for the last 12, 13 years.
And, well, presumably you went to art school or?
Yeah, I went to university. I've actually qualified as a teacher about 3 years ago. I qualified as a teacher and I actually teach at high school as well. Teach airbrushing to GCSE and A-level kids. Okay, got a bit of headland like that. Flip that round that way around like that. And finally, a little bit of a boat going on. There you go, landscape, 2 minutes flat.
Right, it's that time of the week again. It's Bike Brain Quiz. This week, representing Peterborough, we have got JR and Kev, two of the flying gunners, who are going to answer as many questions as they can in 1 minute. If they've got the most amount of questions right at the end of the series, you lucky guys win a track day at Yamaha Race School at a track of your choice. Ooh. Right, without further ado, start the clock. Who makes a bike called the Hayabusa?
Suzuki.
Correct. How long has the BMF show been in Peterborough?
25 years.
You're quite correct. How many World Superbike titles did Foggy win?
4.
You're bang on. Which racer's nickname is Stalker?
Chris Walker.
You're right, my friend. Where will you find Knock Hill Circuit?
Scotland.
You're correct again. If a bike is said to be blown, what does it mean?
When it's knackered.
No, I'm afraid you're wrong. It means it's turbocharged. Which ex-racer has a son called Leon?
Haslam.
You're quite correct. Yeah. Ron Haslam. Well done, mate. Are the flying gunners from the Army or the Navy?
Army.
Correct. Well done, mate. Which country hosts the Northwest 200 race?
Northern Ireland.
Yep, you're right. What size CC bike can you ride age 16?
50cc.
Yeah, a moped, that's right. Which racer... Oh, there's a buzzer. I've started, so I'll finish. Which racer is known as Shaky?
Shane Bunn.
You're quite correct indeed, my friend. We're just going to run those results through our space-age computer. This is Graham Hicks, owner-rider of this Super Blackbird quad bike. Graham is attempting to beat his own world record for riding at, the record stands at 100 miles an hour at the moment. He's aiming to beat that up to 150 miles an hour. Not totally remarkable until you realise that Graham is actually deaf and blind. So, Graham, when do you attempt, or when is your new record attempt?
It will be on weekend of 22nd, 23rd June at Bruntingthorpe Proving Ground.
And I understand, how do you take direction?
That's right. It's a touch signal system. It's very simple but very effective. They use their fingers on both hands while holding what the sapien normally does to indicate left or right and slow down.
So, how fast do you plan to go? How fast do you think you'll go?
We hope for something between 130 and 150.
I mean, that's fast anyway, let alone being sat on a quad bike, being driven by someone who can't see where they're going. It sounds immensely scary to me. I wish you the very best of luck.
Thanks, Stu. It will be fun anyway.
Yeah. If you like maintaining your own bike, the chances are that you might well be interested in what Howard has on offer. Howard is the lead lecturer at Merton College. Howard, tell us what you get up to down there.
Yes, we run quite a few different courses. We run the City and Guilds NVQ courses designed for modern apprentices, and the higher end of the scale we run a degree course in motorcycle engineering technology, which we run in conjunction with Kingston University. So we run quite a few courses down there, yeah.
Indeed you do. I mean, what brings you to the BMF? What do you hope to gain by being here this weekend?
It's a great weekend. We really have a laugh. All my team, we're all motorcyclists, and we attract students. But at the end of the day, we do have a good time here. It's good fun.
It is good fun,
It is good fun, excellent.
So there you go. Perhaps if you fancy a job as a motorcycle mechanic, change your career, give Howard a call down at Merton College. Thanks, Howard.
Cheers, matey. Bye-bye.
So everyone's laid back, chilled out. That's what it's about, isn't it, really? Just having a good time.
We've had a brilliant weekend.
This is the first year that I've been here, and I just can't believe, really, like, sort of the deals that you can get on the clothes, because I'm used to buying clothes in the shops, and just what we've looked around today, you can just save a fortune.
Great people. It's just something good, a good ride here, good ride back. We've travelled about 60 miles, so good roads, and it's enjoyable when you're here. You get some good bargains as well.
Great for shopping.
Just have a good time, great weekend.
Well, grab on me great nuts, me biking chums. The BMF rally has left me tired and exhausted, ho ho ho. My tank bag is as filled to bursting with biking bargains, so I'm off home to recharge my battery and ready for the next show. In the meantime, don't forget to visit our website and participate in our Bikers Forum online. So, till then, see you later.